Get your calendars out. February 17th, February 18th, live trading, San Diego. We got the Lowe's Coronado. I mean, what else would you want? This event is limited to 50 people. Look at your calendar, clear it, make sure you show up. If you want to be a rebel, this is the place to be. You got to sign up for it now. Giddy up, baby.
Welcome, folks. Here I am at the NASDAQ market site. Charles Payne, that was a fantastic time to be with Charles. Great man and fun time to talk about what was going on in the markets today. But this is 3 at 3, and you know the drill. 3 at 3, we bring you unusual activity. So these are calls or puts that have traded in large size, and I'm going to give you a little taste of how some of those have worked out lately. If you're somebody who follows us all the time, you know that frequently these result in big moves in the stock. And some examples I have today, I think will sort of prove that to you as well. Here's Aries. This is Aries Management Corp, $78 stock. They were buying 5,000 of the December 70 puts, and those go fairly deep in the money today. Keep in mind that the 70 puts are not the ones that I bought. I am somebody who likes buying at the money. I emphasize that all the time to you, that I'm looking to buy at the money calls for an upside bet or puts for a downside bet. I don't like chasing way out of the money because even though it's cheap, I want to participate in the market move that is likely to happen if indeed, you know, the player who buys 5,000 of these puts is correct. So I was buying at the money puts and selling out of the money puts. Positions gone today. Bang. And any regular December option, by the way, does expire today at the market close. So if you have some of those, you need to be aware that you probably need to trade out of them or they'll turn into stock. In this case, being long a put would turn into short stock. We also had this one in Paramount, and this is February, so we still have time. And it was $19.24, as you see on that bar up on top. That occurred on the 12th. So in other words, that trade was just last week. And here we are, $17.11. They're already in the money deeper than when they were purchased. Bang. And I'm going to roll down because I'm taking that money off the table and I'm going to roll down to a lower strike so that I can still participate because I don't know that they think this is over just yet. Bang. Next one, Chewy. How about this one? Also a December, so it expires today. So you need to be aware, if you followed me into this one, you need to be aware that you need to close this trade because, you know, last Friday when we put it on, stock was $44.50. Today, trades all the way down to, I think, $40 on the lows today, something like that. But anyway, you can trade out of it or you can get short stock because, again, your broker will likely exercise you into short stock because you're long a put, which means you have the right to sell at the strike price, 44. So if you don't do anything, you might be coming in Monday with a margin call, depending how much money you have in your account, and or short stock. So please be aware when things are in the money, whether it's call or a put, your broker may have levels at which they automatically exercise these if you don't do something. So please be disciplined. I can't trade your account for you, but I can remind you, which I just did. And how about this one? Another big one, which is BXMT. This one, the stock was $23.77. They were buying the January 20 puts. So as you know, I don't like buying out of the money puts. I like buying at the money puts and betting to the downside and then selling puts against it. So I'm already now a little over $1 in the money, whereas these Jan 20 puts are not even in the money yet, but they have gone up in price. But they are still out of the money. So you need to be aware of that. Captain Obvious. That's exactly right. All right. I will emphasize again how nice it was for Charles to have me on his show. Thank you, Charles. Always love doing the show with you. Hope to do a lot more of it with Option School and all the rest of the things that Charles likes to share with his fans on Fox Business. So thank you, Charles. Have a very Merry Christmas, sir. All right. Let's talk about this one, which I spoke about with Charles. SPY. That's today's spider trade. They bought 50,000 of the next Friday 375 puts. They bought them with the index at 382.96. So they only paid about $1.10, $1.20 on average for these, and they worked right away, folks. Bang. As did this one from yesterday. This one from yesterday when the index was 390. Keep in mind, again, today it's 382, so it's fallen by 8 points. Yesterday it was 390 and 80 cents. They bought 16,000 of the today of the December 20th, not today, of the December 20th expiring 393 puts. So they are doing quite well in this trade, and we did as well. Bang. All right. Encourage you to go over to marketrebellion.com/get started. You will see this page when you go there, marketrebellion.com/get started. You can fill in your name there. There, of course, is no credit card information necessary, but then you can see all of the different offerings we have. If you want a coach, we've got that. If you want a mentor, we've got that. If you want distance learning, where you can basically just log in from any of your devices and watch presentations by myself, by my brother Pete, by Bill Johnson, a host of our instructors, to get you to be a more efficient and better trader of derivatives, if that's what you want. In other words, calls and puts. Technicians like AJ Monte, one of the best in the business. Or if you'd like to dabble in crypto, we even have folks that do that. So check it out, marketrebellion.com/get started. All right, ASHR today, second big trade, ASHR, stock's $28 and call it 50 cents. They bought the March 32 calls. So that's an upside trade. I don't buy upside calls very often. I buy at the monies once, and then I sell one of another call at a higher strike against it. In so doing, I address time decay as well as directional bias. And I do have a directional bias when I'm buying a call. So I'd rather address that on entry rather than scramble and try to protect it later. Our next Market Rebellion live trading event is in sunny San Diego. So in February 17th, if you'd like to join us, please do. marketrebellion.com/SD. That's marketrebellion.com/SD. 2 days of live trading in San Diego. Bang. Lastly, KRE. As I discussed with Charles, this is the regional banking index. They were buying puts in a big way. How big? 34,000. That's 3.4 million share equivalent. So they're buying January 56 puts with stock at 57. Last time I was on with Charles, I think it was trading 62 or 63, and they were buying puts then. Now it's 57. In other words, it's working, and we've already taken that trade off. Now we've rolled down to this one. Bang. That's going to do it for us today, folks. Encourage you to always tune in to my brother Pete and I Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 4 days a week. Rebels Live. That's Rebels Edge Live, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. I hope you join us. I'll see you Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time for the Rebels Edge Live. Bang. See you then.